I chose the grandest goal instead of the smallest one, and it burned me out the entire year. For context, I had a YouTube meme channel of 400k subscribers for 8 years, and YouTube terminated when it rapidly flagged 3 of my AI cover videos for copyright infringement. I was in the process of making my next video, which was going to be a retrospective covering my entire channel history. I've always wanted to switch from memes to vlogs because most of the subscribers came here for the memes, not for me, personally. I was just another ordinary, forgettable YouTube meme channel. I couldn't express myself or what I truly thought through these memes. I wanted to talk about the events in my life and the lessons I've learned from them. I want to provide to you something only I can provide. And when I was planning this transition, my channel was terminated. I somehow had the intelligence to just block all YouTube emails instead of unsubscribing from the ones I don't want because I felt exhausted by my channel's past content. And I didn't even like or make any money from these AI cover videos. They were copyright claimed. I also think they're cheap and a potential violation of human rights. I just wanted to see the numbers go up out of some sort of twisted desire to prove that I'm not a fluke. It's ironic because my original plan was to enlist all of my previous videos after the retrospective. I wanted to burn my past and begin anew. And after my channel termination, my motivation died. I had recorded the audio and video, but I couldn't muster the energy to find an editor. Every time I touched the project, I just felt exhausted. I ended up outlining a novel instead. And that's how I wasted a year of my life doing absolutely nothing. So, what lessons can you learn from a 27-year-old man's absolute failure? Lesson number 1. Start small. Even if what you want to do is the furthest thing away from small, because that's how you learn to do the bigger things that you really want to do. It can be hard to want to start small in our success, hustle, culture. You feel like you'd die if you didn't achieve your dreams every day. And every night you're lying on bed, seeing your deferred dreams fester like sores, drying up like raisins on the ceiling. You feel it's insulting to do something so small because you haven't even expressed a sliver of what you really want to express. You feel as if you've accomplished nothing by the end of the day. But you have to start small because that's the only way to learn how to do bigger things. Case in point, my original project was going to be a 90-minute long video with many edits, many sound effects, no splitting it into parts, no half measures, nothing like that. No, I don't do that shit. I had absolutely no experience shooting vlogs, but I wanted to bite off the entire Mount Everest and chew it. So, naturally, I didn't end up finishing that video at all. What I should have done was to just start small and make something small, like this video. Then I'd use the feedback I got from you to determine what to do next. Which leads me to my next lesson. Lesson number 2. When you're producing something, be prepared to be booed and jeered at. And still, produce it. Why did I end up finishing my first video? Because I didn't care about its quality. It was just a YTP MV of a simple Geometry Dash song that I made on a pirated copy of Adobe Premiere Pro and FL Studio. It was honestly, in hindsight, a very shitty video. The song isn't even on pitch. But it was only after making that very shitty video did I know how to improve. And why did I end up outlining a novel instead? Because it's a work in progress, and it's something that I never have to show anyone that I'll never be booed at. Hemingway says the first draft of everything is shit. Nobody wants to write shit. We all want the perfect final draft on the very first try, but that's the fucking point. You have to write terrible shit and get feedback so you know what's shit and what's not, so you don't write terrible shit next time. And that's what we call improvement. You need to have the courage to be booed and jeered at. You need to just accept that some things you produce will just never be perfect, and produce it. Improve only when needs improving. Which leads me to my final lesson. Lesson number 3. Be economically sloppy. Don't feel bad for using cheap solutions. I record in the living room. Naturally, the echo is pretty bad. I then looked up online and saw that you needed to soundproof your room. So what I did was I bought a bunch of rock wool from Home Depot and construction gloves too. Then I bought a bunch of pillow covers on Amazon. Then I shoved these pieces of rock wool into the pillow covers one by one. Then I duct taped them to the wall one by one. It cost me around 2 weeks to set up everything, and when I didn't have the heart to do videos anymore, I just took them all down. What I should have done from the start was to just use software instead. Because the audio quality I got from the software was, I kid you not, better than the one I got from physically soundproofing my room. I guess that the audience came here for my music remixes and my video editing were the side dish. I guess that the audience came here for my music remixes and my video editing were the side dish. I never considered such a solution because it just sounded so cheap. Look at these professional studios with their professional acoustic panels. They look so professional. Me? I'm not a professional at all. What the fuck do I know? Software could never be as good as physical soundproofing, right? I must buy and do everything professionals do to be professional, right? Well, I was fucking wrong. Had I tried to test my hypothesis, I wouldn't have bought or done so much shit that I don't need. I could have just sent a processed audio track to my friend and asked for feedback. Oh yeah, that's right, feedback, that's how you improve. And it didn't even cost me to just test my hypothesis. I could have just used the trial version. And that's the lessons I learned from 1 year of doing absolutely nothing. I'll try to shoot more vlogs like this in the future where I talk about my embarrassing failures and the lessons I've learned from them. Then I'll iterate and optimize my next video based on your feedback. Oh yeah, that's right. You're there watching this video, you've got homework too. Oh, you're determining what changes I'll make to my next video. Leave a comment. What did you like? What did you not like? Am I emoting too much? Am I crazy? Tear me to shreds by all means, so I can learn how to put myself back together. I know for sure my future self will look upon this video with embarrassment. But then again, you always have to start somewhere.